tutorial assumes that your dog actively participates in games of tug. If they don't, then you need to work on their motivation to play with you first. Teaching drop as a behaviour on its own is a great foundation for this exercise, but it's not essential. If you'd like or if you need to teach drop separately, then check out the link in the description below to a separate tutorial. In step 1, we're going to play with the tug toy, then we're going to stop moving the toy, so in effect it goes dead, it stays still, and then reach for a treat and place a treat on the end of your dog's nose. Some dogs might let go of the toy as soon as you reach towards your food, that's absolutely fine. Okay. Once you've given them the treat, just pop the toy behind your back, make sure they've eaten and they've swallowed it before you start again. Get it! If when you're playing this game your dog isn't keen at letting go of the toy for the treat, there's a few things that we can do. But essentially what we're doing is we're trying to decrease the value of the game of tug and increase the value of the reinforcer, therefore increasing the likelihood of the dog letting go. So to decrease the value of the tug, there's a few things we can do. Choose a toy that isn't one of your dog's favourites. When you play the game, play it in quite a relaxed way, so don't get them really hyped up and really excited, and keep your sessions quite short as well, because the longer they play, the more excited they get, the more their arousal levels go up, the longer they have possession of the toy, the more difficult they find it to let go. So short games tend to work quite good for those kind of dogs. Then we need to look at increasing the value of the reinforcer, and in this tutorial we're using food, but we do look at toys in a different one. So for using food, go for a food that is towards the top end of your dog's favourite list. Something that you think that they will value more than the game of tug. For dogs that love tug, reinforcing them with another opportunity to play their favourite game will make letting go almost as addictive as tugging. Once they understand the drop cue, you can gradually increase the level of excitement again, the duration of the sessions, and you can play with their favourite toys. Just make sure that you end the game with the dog still wanting more, so you keep those motivation levels nice and high. Okay, so this time I'm going to use the cue drop, and at the same time as I say drop, I'm going to make the toy go still, and then I reach for the food. Drop! So I'll show you that again. Good girl. Good girl. Drop. Good girl. Don't rush this stage. After a number of repetitions, you'll find that the dog will anticipate food after hearing the drop cue, and they'll spit the toy out ready to eat the treat even before you've moved towards your treat pouch. You can test their understanding by saying drop, and instead of giving them a treat straight away, count to 5 in your head. Did they spit the toy out? No? Then swap the toy for a treat and go back to producing the treat immediately after saying drop again for a few sessions before testing again. If they did spit the toy out, brilliant, give them a treat straight away. You don't still have to count to 5. Even once you've nailed this one, there's going to be times where your drop response is slower than you'd like. Just don't get into the habit of repeating it over and over again. Instead, go back to following the cue drop immediately with food again, or again with a toy. Just make sure that whatever consequence you choose, it's of high enough value to keep that response super fast.